All hands appear to be on deck to ensure Nigeria is rid of illicit drugs. And every day the war is gaining momentum as more security agencies are collaborating for effective monitoring. This latest illicit drug interception is done by the 9th Brigade of the Nigerian Army. Surprisingly, most of the wraps had a logo of a particular political party in Ghana. The Army says they have done some investigation, but the NDLEA will continue.
Interception of about 5,010 wraps of Indian hems at Agilete, that's along Idiroko-Wode. Preliminary investigation with regards to this particular interception revealed that the substance emanated from Ghana, passing through Togo and Benin Republic, and destined for a market in Lagos.
We expect a successful investigation and adequate prosecution.
I'm the truck driver, and once the driver brings it to Ijiroko, then they will call me. So I'll drive it from Ijiroko to Mushin. He told me it was India hemp, but I never knew it was this much.
How much they offer to pay?
300,000.
According to the Army, this is the third of such interceptions in the past 10 days. To ascertain the actual worth of these suspected drugs, the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency from here will take the consignment to their office, where they will begin the counting and weighing of the drugs, and from there, possible prosecution of those behind this consignment.
The recent subsidy removal on petrol remains a talking point in Nigeria's polity. It is one government policy that has received the support of many, but while many commend the government for taking the bold step to remove subsidy on petrol, they call on the authorities to ease the pain they bear on account of the government action. Senior citizens are among the vulnerable in the society, and as organized labor rallies support for workers in the quest for some relief, the Pensioners Union is also making a case for its members. The National Union of Pensioners calls on the Nigeria Labour Congress and the federal government to see the need to include senior citizens in their plan of action.
We have commended them for removing it. But in removing it, the government appeared to put the cart before the horse. What they should have done is to put the palliatives in place to ensure that the workers, the poor and the pensioners are put in a better position to absorb the shocks.
The union canvasses a policy that will guarantee increase in pensions once workers' salaries are increased.
We believe wholeheartedly that if the above pension reviews are paid to our members as part of the proposed palliatives, it will go a long way to ameliorate the living conditions of our members, who will have cause to smile once again to the credit of the Tinubu-led federal government.
The Nigerian Union of Pensioners calls for special recognition and treatment of its members in appreciation of service to their fatherland.
Godwin Emefiele was brought in at about 9:20 a.m. to the court premises for the first time since his arrest by the DSS on June the 10th. He pleaded not guilty to 2 counts of alleged illegal possession of a shotgun and live ammunition punishable under the Firearms Act of 2004. He survived the first hurdle when Justice Oweibo granted his request to argue his bail application, despite objections by the lead counsel for the federal government, Ikiruka Jones-Nebel, prosecuting the case on the grounds that she hadn't seen the court documents to enable her file a response. The defense counsel, Joseph Daudu, SAN, had told the court that the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation had been served with the documents since last week. After granting him bail, The judge granted the defense request that Mr. Emefiele be moved out of the DSS custody to the Nigeria Corrections Facility, pending the fulfillment of his bail conditions. But the DSS refused to leave and even beefed up its presence around the court premises. The corrections officers, who also stormed the court in their numbers to effect the order, stood their ground, leading to a rowdy tussle. Some DSS operatives even roughed up a senior prisons commander and tore his shirt buttons in the process. In the end, the corrections officials left the court premises, leaving the defendants with the DSS.